These days, I hear so many people just ready to give up on masks completely, and they're ready to be done with physical distancing. They're just sick of doing this, sick of it doing this for almost a whole year. We're getting at the date where we are soon going to have some of those milestones, some of those, oh, remember when last year this happened and that was the last thing, and we'd already heard that school was canceled, or we'd already heard that we had a stay-at-home order. All of those things are beginning to occur in that reminder of what was happening last year. Public health professionals remind us that even if we have COVID fatigue, that is, even if we're tired of masking and we're tired of physical distancing and we're tired of not giving our best friends a hug, or tired of not giving our grandkids all the smooches and the hugs and the everything, if we're tired of all those things, we just have to be reminded that COVID doesn't really care. COVID is a virus. It doesn't really care that we ourselves are still facing this. It doesn't choose to still be coming at us. It's like almost like a machine. It's like a inanimate machine that continues to grow because it can. And we have to do everything we can to stop that, to put an end to that, so that more people can be saved from that disease. I will mention that recently I've heard a lot about double masking. And double masking, 2 masks is better than 1. Absolutely. If you have an N95 or KN95 mask, that's probably the strongest mask that you could have, but it's also a little bit hard to breathe with that mask. I'm going to show you that today I decided to double mask. I did this the other day when I was volunteering at Resurrection Lutheran's food pantry. They had a need for an extra volunteer, so I went over and helped them for part of the day. I have one of the sort of surgical masks on first, and then I put my cloth mask over top of it. It's possible you didn't even notice it, although now I'm looking on the screen. I see that you can see it a little bit. Anyway, but it means that there are 2 layers of things to stop any aerosols that I might breathe out, any droplets that I might spit. It basically stops that. And the same thing is true for somebody that would come up to me. If I had somebody very close to my face who was speaking to me, this gives 2 different levels of stopping both the aerosols and the droplets. Not everybody is going to double mask all the time, but there may be times when you feel like, I'm at a little higher risk right now because of the number of people I'm around, or because of the setting I'm in, where we're in a very small room. And I feel like I should double mask for this. There also are some cloth masks that have, that's the other thing I could show you here. My cloth mask actually has a little hole in it where I could put a little charcoal filter. And there are these little pretty cheap charcoal filters that you can put in your mask. If I were doing a charcoal filter in this mask, I probably wouldn't need to double mask because I've got the same kind of careful barrier between me and other people. You also might have, I have some masks that are like 3 cloth widths. You know, they're a thicker mask. That often means they're harder to breathe in, but it also means you're getting more careful coverage. More, again, it's both. It's both for more for what you might share with somebody else, but it's also what somebody else might share with you. And that's why even vaccinated, fully vaccinated people still need to be wearing masks, because there's still a lot of question about spread at that point. And we don't want to put our neighbors at risk. We just don't. So double masking is a possibility. And again, it's really important that we just stay strong on these COVID cautious behaviors, even though we want to give them up and we want to be done with them. But we do this for the whole community. We do this for the little children among us. We do this for the older people among us. We do this for everybody who has ever had any kind of medical condition. We do this for healthy people. We do this because we are all connected in community.